Hello and welcome, sweet love. My name is Doña, not formerly known, also known as Doña the Light. I am a Black woman living in Southern California, United States, and I am creating a brand for self-love for Black women. And I've done quite a few things on this channel, particularly, well, previous channels, other channels, but I'm working on creating some new videos because if you've known me before, you know that I love to talk. I love to explain. I love to teach. It's something that I've always loved to do. And as much as I use Instagram as my primary platform for this business, I want to be sure that I have the opportunity to really talk to my audience and get to know my audience and speak to you about things that require more than just a 1 or 2 minute video or just a live that you might miss and not be able to go back to. In addition, YouTube has, the ability to allow people to search for things. So you may have come across my channel and not even known that someone was making videos about these topics. And I know for me personally, when it comes to a lot of different topics, seeing someone who looks like me talk about those topics makes me feel a lot more comforted. So this first video is really just to introduce myself, to let you know that my name is Doña. My business name is Doña the Light. My primary platform is Instagram. I'm working on a website as well as a few other products and services available to my target audience is Black women. I'm primarily here to serve Black women because I am a Black woman. So my experience in my life is that of a Black woman. However, if you are not a Black woman and you can find these or find value in these videos, that's a beautiful thing as well. It's about the middle of February and I'm working on getting my coaching together so that I can be offering coaching. I'm also working on an ebook that's solely based on self-love. So it's going to discuss surviving versus thriving when it comes to, kind of how our mothers and aunts and grandmothers and all the other matriarchs in our families live their lives, and just the difference in, doing everything for their family versus doing things for themselves to keep, their souls happy and ensure that they weren't tearing themselves down little by little every day by not seeing themselves as valuable other than to their family. There was no discussion of just inherent value. We weren't valuable just because we existed. We were valuable because we were useful. So switching that narrative into our current model, or my current model of self-love, which is you are valuable because you exist, especially as a Black woman here in the US. Ooh, that's another video for another day, and I'm happy to talk about it. In addition to that, it's going to discuss self-compassion. It's going to discuss helping you create a routine around self-love. So instead of just telling you what, I'm going to tell you how, because we can know of the tools, but sometimes we don't know how to put them into practice. In addition to just committing to yourself, really reminding yourself on a very regular basis that you are worth setting appointments with yourself as if you're setting a doctor's appointment, right? Like when you set a dentist appointment, you typically stick to that, right? You'll take off work, you'll let your family and friends know, you'll find childcare, and you stick to that appointment. But as much as the dentist appointment is for our oral hygiene and oral health, often we don't dedicate the time often enough to ensure that we ourselves inside, mentally, spiritually, it's really about our nervous system too, is functioning at a high level and continuing to grow. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Again, it's a pleasure to meet you. I would love to know a little about you. For anyone that's watching this video, go ahead and drop it down in the comments, your name, where you're from, and something that you're really passionate about. I'd really love to know what you're passionate about. I am passionate about teaching. I love teaching. I'm a teacher at heart. It's just what I love to do. All right, that's it for today's video. I'll be back in a few days, or maybe tomorrow. I'll be back to post my first video on the topic that I want to discuss. So stay tuned. I love you all. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.